Welcome from New York, where we're here at the Apple Store in the Grand Central, and you can see here the brand new Macbook, which is one of the slimmest notebooks in the world and has a 12-inch HD display, even more than HD. But we have on the right side the Dell XPS 13, which was announced actually just in January, and you can see we have a 13-inch screen and half the size bezel as on the Macbook. It's also a little bit thicker, but therefore we have here a lot more ports inside and the same battery life with a lot better processing power in here, because we have actually a Core i5, and you can even order this with a Core i7 processor, which is a lot faster than just the Intel Core M that we have in here. This is also available with touch. I have the non-touch, non-gloss version right now, which you can see is quite beautiful looking, even when the sun is shining. But here we have a brighter display and actually a higher resolution right now. On this one, this is only full HD, but this is also a little bit 3200 times 1800 pixel resolution, as far as I know. So even a higher resolution actually on this one than on the MacBook. But both have, of course, a backlit keyboard. I can show it to you guys here. So that's also quite nice, and if you put them on top of each other, you will see that actually the MacBook is not that much smaller, or a little bit smaller, of course, as you can see in terms of the width, because we have only 12 inches versus 13 inches, but more pixels actually on the Dell than on the MacBook. But if you look at the thickness, you can of course see, as I said before, it's a lot different here in terms of what ports we have, but also in terms of thickness, but the displays are about the same, and they're both quite beautiful looking notebooks. But the Dell starts at $800 and the Apple device starts at actually $1,300. So that's also again quite a different price right there. If I close them up both and put them on top of each other, you will see that they both look quite beautiful again, but of course completely different size. 12-inch versus 13-inch, and again in terms of thickness the Dell is losing, but of course I said a lot more power and also a beautiful device. So definitely for $800 cheaper and maybe even better model depending on what you need, and you can actually upgrade here the SSD also if you would want that. So thank you much for tuning in. This was just a really short comparison of the MacBook versus the Dell. There's of course a few differences between the two in terms of, as I said, processing power, display size and thickness, but with all the ports and really the same battery life as on a MacBook, I would definitely choose the Dell one because it's cheaper and it's also quite beautiful, and yeah, it's just really amazing. Thank you much for tuning in from New York. My name is Balazs. This was here the MacBook versus the Dell XPS 13 2015 model.